Hey guys, so I followed, there's this Atlas Obscura episode, or whatever, article that said that there's a Carroll Avenue that runs underneath these buildings here, and I think I found a way to get into it. I'm not 100% sure if this is Carroll Avenue, but I think it is. Apparently it was one of the old first streets that they made, essentially in Chicago, and then it got run over, essentially, by all these giant buildings that got put up on the docks and such. I saw this from the overlook, and I'm pretty sure this is what that is, that this is Carroll Avenue. Oh, there's a bunch of ramps that go to it. Apparently it's not that hard to that's apparently supposed to be hard to get in, but I didn't find it all that hard. So I'm not sure if this is the exact right place, but it's kind of a cool little subterranean area. There's a whole bunch of parking right now. It's a cool little subterranean area. I think this is what this is. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks pretty much like the pictures. There's an old train tracks here. I talked to one of the security guards over at the marina or whatever. Not the marina, the buildings over here, who basically said this is where they used to put all the trains and things like that. It's pretty interesting. Let me see what else I can see. Yeah, this is definitely Carroll Avenue. I saw the House of Blues over there a while ago. This is just a interesting kind of subterranean area where I guess this used to be just a regular above ground road, but now everything with all the changes in Chicago has turned it underground. Kind of cool. There's all sorts of like parking for different tenants in these areas and stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's basically public. But yeah, it's interesting. Apparently this ends somewhere around the Trump Towers foundations are around here somewhere. Right underneath the street. Some people may not look like much, but it's kind of cool to see the history of this place. It looks like this area continues to go in that direction, but there isn't really any good way to kind of get past that. So really kind of cool. Yeah, so if you go off of Carroll Avenue, you can see that there are marinas here, part of Marina City. It's kind of interesting. Apparently people still live here on like houseboats and stuff. Must be really cool to get that view. Huh. I'm gonna try and figure out how to get out of here. But that's a really nice view. You know? You want that to be your view every day? I guess you just have to pay a ton of money and live in a boat around here. So I'm here at another Atlas Obscura suggestion at Couch Place, which I guess is one of it's basically the sites of what was termed the Great Iroquois Theater Fire. It's kind of cool little like advertisements and street art and stuff like this, but apparently what happened during the Iroquois Theater Fire was it was this new theater that they created called the Iroquois Theater, and then stage lights caught on fire, basically claiming the lives of 600 people. And essentially what that means is that those 600 people suffocated, burned, or died, and several of them actually ended up found on this very alleyway. I was reading what it said in Atlas Obscura, that apparently it was like some of these things were some of the people were piled 6 feet high. 600 people died, and there was over I think it was well over 1,000, maybe 1,400 people just in the theater right over there, I think. And so it's kind of an interesting little bit of Chicago history that people don't necessarily talk about, but I guess I wanted to just sort of chronicle that. And also it was an interesting part of my tour here, because I kind of always like to do things that are a little bit less touristy, and this is definitely not like a touristy thing, going down an alleyway where apparently 600 people died, or some portion of the 600 people end up dying right in this alleyway right next to this theater. So I'm back here at Viagra Triangle during the nighttime because I kind of wanted to check out and see if it lives up to its reputation. It's a little cold right now. Just had to wait for that guy to leave because I don't know that he was very comfortable with me vlogging from here. I'm just gonna kind of like, I considered about getting a drink at the bar. Maybe I will still get a drink at the bar. Why the hell not? Let me go get a drink at the bar, Tavern on Rush. And just sort of do a little people watching. Honestly, it just seems like a regular restaurant area. It doesn't really seem like there's anything particularly, that stands out about it. Well, let's see. Maybe I'll go get a drink at the bar at Tavern on Rush. If I can even get in. Maybe it's some sort of reservation only thing. All right, so I got Brickstone Brewery's Hop Skip right here. Let's see. I gotta do this pour myself. I'll check in 1 second. Anyways, this was the pour. Actually, I think it's a pretty nice pour that I did there. So, got this just as a drink, just to try it out. I guess they call themselves an American Pale Ale. It's not super hoppy. It's actually pretty tolerable. I kind of like it. I can't say that I hate it as much as I hate other kind of like IPA style things. Oh, and you have another thing to cut of me drinking something. All right, so I just got out of Tavern on Rush, and I was chatting with, that's one of those kinds of fancy places where they have a guy giving you towels in the bathroom. So it's one of those kinds of places when you get towels in the bathroom from some dude, and he's got a little tip jar. So that was kind of weird. But I talked to him, and basically what I told him, I asked him, I said, hey, I'm here. I was told that this was, Viagra Triangle. He's like, yep. And I'm like, is it real? And he's like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, is it just anytime? He just goes, wait another hour. He goes, wait another hour and you'll be able to see it. And I said, you know what? I got to go feed my car's meter, which is basically what I do have to do. So I can't really wait around for another hour. But he told me, confirmed for me that is absolutely 100% real, that you'll see people doing what they do. Young ladies, older men, younger men, maybe older women and younger men too. I don't know. But I guess the next time I'm in Chicago, I gotta wait till it gets a little bit later. It's only 7:30 really, to go experience the grandeur and glory of Viagra Triangle. But that guy told me it's 100% real. I didn't really see much of that, but that was kind of cool just to kind of know. That's one of the nice things. If anyone ever wonders, as Owen has said, I will talk to anybody. And one of the nice things about talking to anybody is you kind of get to know the scoop about things a lot faster than other people who don't ask questions. So, yeah, that was kind of cool. That beer was 7.5 alcohol by volume, so I'm a little tipsy right now. I'm going to try my best not to get crushed by a car here. But that was really cool. Maybe next time I'm in Chicago, we'll get to experience it firsthand. Experience the people watching firsthand of what it looks like to be around Viagra Triangle. And like I said, I cast no aspersions. Anything that anyone wants to do in a consensual way is okay with me. We have enough problems in this country with people doing non-consensual things that, as long as it's consensual, I really don't care. Like, I guess in a way I'm doing a little bit of gawking and stuff, but in reality, I don't care. Do what you want to do for whatever reasons you want to do them. Just as long as everybody's on the same page and everybody knows exactly why we're doing what we're doing, then, it's all cool. All right, I got to go walk over and feed my meter. I just want to put some thoughts. Also, one of the things I don't like about this area is that they don't necessarily have signs that show from every angle about what street you're at. It's just like, I don't necessarily know what street I'm even at sometimes. And so the GPS kind of keeps making errors and stuff. And so I don't even know what street is this. Thankfully it says right here, it's Chicago Avenue, but they need to work on their street signs in the city, man. Sometimes you don't even really know where the hell you are. This taco burrito place is belching out steam or something. I don't know what it is. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just heading back.